Why are you single? I'm not ready to bring anyone into this yet. I barely look after myself. I'm not a desirable enough person yet. If you dated me, you'd become my world and focus rather than fixing me first. I end up feeling trapped. I assume because I'm not appealing in any way to anyone. Guess I was born to be single. I just figure there's something wrong with me. I'm 26 and I've never been on a date. I've tried talking to girls in person and online, and it always goes nowhere or leads to me getting ghosted, which is why I've just concluded there's something wrong with me. I have no clue what it is, but it must be there. Quiet type, didn't make much friends or talk to anyone. Just never been fortunate enough to find someone yet. As soon as girls find out I'm broke, or not that well off, then they completely lose interest in me. Frown. I've been working hard labor jobs since I was 14, saved and spent all my money on university and traveling. Finished university and still have some student debt. The university degree has not helped me get better jobs. Still working a semi-shitty job. I'm 28 and have been alone almost my entire life. I guess I'm used to it. The pain of loneliness disappears after 8 years. There are probs many reasons why, haha, maybe I am just too much to handle for some and not easy like others. Because my Geica caveman looking ass doesn't like to be tied down. I can barely handle myself. What makes you think I could handle some motherfucker? Because of cancer. I married for life, but I thought her life would be longer. Not ready for a relationship just yet. Still unloading baggage from the last one. Because I'm short, fat and am unattractive. My mom said I'm too good for them. She turned lesbian. And she forgot that I was still very much in love with her, and that just because she turned lesbian, doesn't mean I can flip a switch and turn my feelings off. Went through months of her emotionally abusing me while still saying she's like, but you're the only man I'd marry and crap like that. So, because I was hopelessly trying to get her to love me again, I kept going back. Same old crap every time. I don't think I've ever hurt that much before and don't think I ever will. But no worries. She stopped being the girl of my dreams the moment she chose someone else. Edit, clearing things up, I broke up with her shortly after she came out. She was pissed because she thought we'd do it together and as a mutual agreement. Which I was like, but whatever. But because I still loved her, I tried helping her with family and friends and stuff like that. Basically any excuse to stay in her life. And every time I would try to get distant, she'd reel me back in with an "I still love you" or a "you're the only man I feel safe with" or some stupid crap. She moved out, man shrugging. I have a male version of bitch face and am fairly antisocial even though I'm super nice and pretty awesome. I am not in a place mentally to have that sort of relationship right now. Not to mention that I am perfectly happy with the direction I'm trending, and I am kind of nervous that if I was to jump into a relationship, I will be forced to give up my baseball, CDs, and figurine collections, much less other things I enjoy. Maybe it's just me being paranoid, but I don't think it's my time yet. Edit, I know it might seem weird, but thank you so much for all the support and the award. It's refreshing to see so many supportive people who either understand where I am coming from, or are trying to understand where I am coming from. You have really made my day. Because I like it that way. I'm at peace with becoming a spinster. I'm happier when I'm independent, when I only have to take myself into account whenever I make important choices. It feels liberating not to have to pay much mind to attracting the attention of potential suitors. Plus, people expect me to adopt lots of cats, and who would I be to disappoint them? Girls have standards and I'm broken because I'm ace and or RO. 'Cause I banged your mom to death. I'm a physically ugly dude who generally dates by having people get to know me for a while, look past my looks and develop feelings for me. Post-university this has been extremely difficult, as I don't have enough people coming through my life despite my best efforts, and doubly so in a dating market that is so thoroughly warped by looks-based online dating. Too much young, hot stank out there to not be single. I don't connect with people very well. I have a hard time talking to people I care about normal things, and I have an even harder time talking to them about my feelings. On top of that, I have really bad social anxiety and I don't have a lot of friends, so the chances of me actually getting in a relationship is basically zero. I play the Wii U. Why must you hurt me in this way? 50% social anxiety. 30% can't find any ladies I actually like / too high of standards. 15% lack of effort. 5% only being 5 feet 7 inches. Had to move in to take care of my mom with Parkinson's after my dad passed away. Also have joint custody of my special needs son, so between that and work don't really have time. A lot of reasons. But the two biggest ones would be confidence issues and lack of social contact / skill. Because I thought that she wanted a hard-working, successful husband. So I worked all the time and took her for granted. Never asked what she really wanted. Trashed a 26-year relationship because I made assumptions. Because I want to learn how to like / love myself first. Because I never put any effort in putting myself out there. I know I am pretty decent, but I don't stand out in any way, so why should anyone want me? Just seems like a huge hassle to try to put myself out there, face a boatload of rejection, maybe get on a few dates, but I am pretty sure I wouldn't be able to make a relationship last. I'm content being alone. I was hung up on an ex, still kinda, for nearly a decade. We got back together 7 years ago, then she broke up with me. One relationship since then with a single mother who I felt was rushing me to move in together and be a family together because she was struggling financially when I wasn't ready. Since then I like people who don't like me back. The ones that do like me I don't like back or somehow let them slip. I'm in this vicious cycle. I'm clinically depressed, makes it hard to ask people out, you know? After my ex and I broke up in October, I have been working on myself and I have to say I am loving it so far. I graduated and found a job, I work on my hobbies daily, I keep my body fit and my mind relaxed. Apart from the occasional feeling of emptiness / loneliness and missing the good times with my ex, I'd say I'm doing fine. I'm ugly and I never feel like women are wanting to get with me ever. Good question. My mediocre looks, in my opinion 5 to 7/10. The way I was treated by the opposite sex as a child making me feel like walking in eggshells. THST last thing makes it really hard to show myself to a girl. Like I'm a fun guy, with a cool personality, I just can't let myself be that guy, out of fear 9F being weird. Let's just say I'm a sexual assault victim and that made me scared to ever get serious with someone ever again. Have too many things I need to get done before I turn 35 and am ready to have kids. Still a few years out, but I am done hooking up every weekend and now want to lay the foundation for having a family. COVID. I think dating or having a BF/GF at my age is wrong. Not sinful, just weird and irresponsible to a degree. I've stopped trying to align myself romantically with people that aren't right for me. I'm not really that handsome or interesting. Because I know my self-worth. Embarrassed smiley face. I'm ugly, unfunny and shy. Maybe in the next life. I just don't meet anyone that is nice to anyone, even if they don't like them and are not judgy. I'm too ugly to be in a relationship with anyone, and the moment I mention I want stability, then they run away and ghost me. Happens with every single guy I meet or attempt to get to know. Because no job, no money. For all the guys that are shy, sitting too much behind their PCs wasting time, or are unself-secured about themselves. This movie helped me once. Yes, Man by Jim Carrey. Because I like smashing multiple women, man shrugging. I do not pick good girls. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I seem to attract cheats, liars and evil women. So I'm not looking to meet up with anyone really unless I'm introduced by a female friend or something, because I don't pick the right ones. I'm a Redditor. I'm not trying, and probably no one will like me. Had a girlfriend once, lated a month, all she wanted is to get me chocolate and she only went with me cause I had a decent amount of cash at the time, effing gold digger. A mix between my choice and not having the best luck. I don't have a lot going for me, in all honesty. I'm not particularly good looking, dad bod, currently unemployed as a certified EMT despite Rona because everywhere needs at least a year of experience. I know having a job isn't necessarily a big deal, but it's a matter of self-esteem. I base my worth on my productivity and it tanks my confidence because I don't want to seem like a lazy bum and I don't exactly have a lot to prove in the other direction.